Hello, and welcome to the Treehouse Book Club. I'm Karen, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our next book. The book title is The Bridge Home, and it is by an author whose name I'm going to butcher badly, Padma Venkatraman. This is a story that takes place in India, and the main characters are two sisters, who have run away from home due to abuse. Now, part of this story is pretty sad, but the rest of it is not. And I do think you will like it. I liked it. So I'm going to read a little bit from the book and give you a little bit of introduction. The sisters' names are Vici and Ruka. And this book is partly written as a letter from Vici to Ruka. The first chapter is called Togetherness. Talking to you was always easy, Ruka, but writing's hard. Write her a letter, Selina Auntie said, laying a sheet of paper on the desk. Paper remade from wilted, dirty, hopeless litter that had been rescued, scrubbed clean, and reshaped. Even the pencil she gave me was made from scraps. You really like saving things, don't you? I said. Crinkly lines softened her stern face. I don't like giving up. She rested her dark hand, warm and heavy, on my shoulder. Why should I write? I said. It's not like you have her address. I believe your words will reach her, Selina Auntie said. We're opposites, I said. You believe in everything and everybody. You're full of faith. Yes, she said, but you're full too. You're full of feelings you won't share and thoughts you won't voice. She's right about that. I don't talk to anyone here more than I have to. The only person I want to talk to is you, Ruka. Maybe writing to you is the next best thing. If you could read my words, what would you want me to tell you? I suppose you'd like to hear the fairy tale you made me tell every night we huddled together on the ruined bridge. The story that began with once upon a time, two sisters ruled a magical land and ended with Viji and Ruka, always together. That story was made up, of course. Not that you'd care whether it was true or not. For you, things were real that the rest of us couldn't see or hear. When I finished the story, you'd say, Viji and Ruka together? Always, I said with confidence. Our togetherness was one of the few things I had faith in. You always felt like a younger sister, Ruka. You looked younger, too, with your wide eyes and snub nose. You spoke haltingly and you hunched your shoulders, which made you seem smaller than me, though you were born a year before. Born when our father was a nice man, I suppose, because Amma said he was nice before. Imagining Appa before took a lot of imagining. I was a good imaginer, but even so, I couldn't imagine him all the way nice. The best I could do was think of him as a not yet all the way rotten fruit, a plump yellow mango with just a few ugly bruises. I could imagine our mother picking him out the way she'd pick fruit from a grocer's stall, choosing the overripe ones that he was happy to give her for free. I could see Amma looking Appa over hoping that if certain foul bits could be cut away, then sweetness, pure sweetness, would be left behind. Because Amma did choose him, the marriage wasn't arranged. Somehow he charmed her away from her family with whom she lost all touch. They were ashamed, she told me, ashamed and angry for her eloping with someone from an even lower caste than the one she'd been born into. It was all she ever said about her family, not their names or where they'd lived or how many brothers and sisters she had, only that they wanted nothing to do with us. And Appa's family, if he had one, didn't seem to know we existed either. Sometimes I wonder if they might have helped us if they'd known. But maybe they'd have done nothing, or acted like our neighbors and schoolmates who did worse than nothing, who sniggered or made rude comments when we walked past, comments that upset you so much you stooped even lower than usual, so low it looked like you wanted to hide your head inside your chest. So that's the beginning of The Bridge Home, and I think you'll enjoy it in spite of the sad parts. As always, we've got discussion questions and activities that are available on our website. The activities have to do with the Indian holiday of Diwali, and it's about Rangoli, which are some of the decorations that people make during the holiday. And I've also included some Rangoli coloring pages if you want to do those. If you don't have access to a printer at home, you can come to the library and we will be glad to print you a copy of the materials that are on the website. So I hope you enjoy this book, and I hope to see you next time when we do the book whose title I am forgetting at the moment. I'm sorry. But I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.